Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ziyad, MBBS, MD in Health Informatics. In this CPT Surgical Coding Guidelines tutorial series, we will be focusing on the CPT Musculoskeletal System with AAPC CPC type questions. CPT Professional Musculoskeletal System General Part 5, the second part of the Introduction and Removal. This portion of the musculoskeletal system chapter includes skeletal traction, halo application, implant removal, external fixation systems, drug delivery systems, antibiotic spacers, and add-on codes. The codes include 20,652, 705. These procedures are commonly performed in orthopedic trauma, fracture management, osteomyelitis, infected joint replacement, and complex limb reconstruction. Okay, let's start with the anatomy review. Bone and external fixator. The common bones involved are femur, tibia, that's the leg bones, radius, ulna, humerus, that's the hand bones, and pelvis and skull. What is external fixator? You can see here and see here. An external fixator is a frame attached outside the body. Pin passes through the skin into bone. The purpose is stabilize the fractures, maintain alignment, and allow wound care. Halo device, this is an important one. You can see here. A halo device is a medical tool used to immobilize the neck, stretch a curved spine, or protect the head and neck after a bad injury or surgery. It has a metal ring that attaches to the skull with small pins. The components of the halo device are halo ring, vest, skull pins, and connecting rods. Orthopedic implant and drug delivery device. The orthopedic implants. So some of the implants include plates, screws, rods, nails, pins, wires, and metal bands, as you can see in the picture. A drug delivery device, a manually prepared device containing antibiotics and therapeutic agents. This should be prepared manually by the physician or the surgeon. You will understand this when you go for the codes. Examples are antibiotic beads, antibiotic cement nails, and antibiotic spacers. These devices deliver medication directly to the infected tissues. So let's go through some medical terminologies related to this part. Skeletal traction is a bone traction using pins or wires. External fixation, stabilization using an external frame. Halo, as we seen earlier, a cervical immobilization device. Implant, artificial orthopedic device. Hardware removal mean removal of orthopedic implants. Intermedullary mean inside the bone marrow is very important. Intermedullary mean inside the bone marrow canal. Intra-articular mean inside the joint. Subfascial mean beneath the fascia. Drug delivery device mean implant that releases medication. Add-on code mean code reported only with the primary code. This is also very important in this part. Let's go to the code categories of this section. 20,652, 665 for skeletal traction and halo. 672, 684 implant removal. 690 to 697 for external fixation. 700 to 705 for drug delivery devices. These are add-on codes. So let's go more deep into these codes. Skeletal traction codes start from 650 to 665. It goes like this. Insertion of wire or pin with skeletal traction includes removal. Cranial tongs, caliper or stereotactic frame includes removal. After that, it starts with halo application cranial, halo application pelvis, then halo application femoral. And it's end with the halo 6 or more pins for thin skull, example pediatric patients. And finally, it's end with removal of tongues or halo applied by another physician. Next, go to the implant removal. It have two codes. 670 says removal of superficial implant and 680 says removal of deep implant. Regarding external fixation, it start with 20,690 and end with 20,697. It goes like this. Uniplane external fixation, then multiplane external fixation, then adjustment or revision of external fixator, then removal of external fixation under anesthesia, then computer assisted external fixation, finally exchange of fixation strut. This is the code description. Regarding drug delivery devices, all codes are add-on codes. Start from 20,700 to 705. It goes like this. Manual preparation and insertion, deep or subfascial, then removal, deep or subfascial, then manual preparation and insertion of intramedullary, then removal for intramedullary, then manual preparation and insertion for intra-articular, then removal for intra-articular. So insertion, removal, there are three pairs. So regarding this add-on codes, very important rules are there. These add-on codes never reported alone, must accompany an eligible primary code, report once per anatomical location, use only when the device is manually prepared used during surgery. That's also very important. And do not use for prefabricated drug delivery devices. You will understand when you do the questions. Okay, now let's see some very important parenthetical notes. The first one is manual preparation required. As I said, for the drug delivery devices, this means the surgeon must personally mix antibiotic and carrier material during surgery. So commercially manufactured like prefabricated devices do not qualify for those add-on codes that start from 20,700 to 705. Parenthetical note 2, removal only. This meaning if a drug delivery device is removed without another qualifying primary procedure, you have to report the 20,680 instead of add-on removal code. So the 20,670 and 80 for removal only. Parenthetical note 3, spacer included. This meaning do not report 20,700, 702 or 704 with procedures that already include placement of spacer. For example, certain joint revision procedures listed in the parenthetical notes. So you will understand when you do the questions. Parenthetical note 4, one code for anatomical location. This meaning you have to report 20,700 to 705 only once per anatomical location regardless of the number of manually prepared drug delivery devices inserted into the location. As I said earlier, these drug delivery devices, regardless of number, you have to use only one code per anatomic location. So finally, the documentation checklist for this section. So you have to check the skeletal traction performed or not, halo or external fixator plate, superficial or deep implant, uniplane or multiplane fixation, computer assisted frame or not, drug delivery device manually prepared or not, anatomical location, example subfacial, intramedullary or intraarticular. Depending on the deepness, the code changes. And you have to check the primary procedure documented, and you have to check the add-on code requirements satisfied. So these are the important checklist of this section. So let's start with the AAPC CPC type clinical scenario questions. Question number 19. This is the continuation of previous parts. A neurosurgeon applies cranial tongs to stabilize a cervical spine fracture. The tongs are later removed during the same episode of care. Which CPT code is correct? So there are 4 answers available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight neurosurgeon applies cranial tongs to stabilize the cervical spine fracture, and tongues are later removed. So application and removal also done. So once you look at the answers, all answers are adjacent codes. So you can use the elimination method for the exam purpose. But for the real working scenario, you have to use the CPT alphabetic index. I will explain both methods. Let's start with the codes directly. 20,660 says application of cranial tongues, caliper or stereotactic frame including removal, separate procedure. 661 says application of halo including removal cranial. So those are not possible. So it is straightforward. The correct answer will be answer A. So if you want to find the answer using CPT alphabetic index, here the procedure is the application. So the search for the main index term application, then go for the subterm cranial tongues. It will lead you to the code 20,660. Again come back to the tabular list and confirm the answer. Once you confirm, the correct answer will be answer A. Question number 20. A pediatric patient with osteogenesis imperfecta undergoes placement of a cranial halo using 6 pins because of extremely thin skull osteology. Which CPT code is reported? So find the answer. So here you have to highlight the procedure done is placement of cranial halo using 6 pins. So let's use the elimination method first. So 20,661 says application of halo including removal cranial. 662 you have to read like this, application of halo including removal pelvic, then femoral. 664 says application of halo including removal cranial, 6 or more pins placed for thin skull osteology. So that is the case here, placement of cranial halo using 6 pins. So here the correct answer will be answer C. So if you want to find the answer using CPT alphabetic index, first go for the main index term application, then go for the subterm halo, then go for the subterm thin skull osteology. It will lead you to the code 20,664. Or else you can go for the main index term application of external fixation device, then go for the subterm halo. Both ways you can find the answer. Once you confirm with the tabular list, the correct code will be 20,664. Question number 21. A patient presents for removal of a buried orthopedic screw located deep within the femur after complete fracture healing. Which CPT code is assigned? Pause the video and find the answer. Here you have to highlight the patient presents for removal of buried orthopedic screw located deep within the femur. So removal, deep bone. So let's use the elimination method first. 20,670 says removal of implant. Superficial. 680 deep. It is a buried orthopedic screw located within the deep within the femur. So this is deep. So the correct code will be 20,680. So the correct answer is B. So if you want to find the answer using CPT alphabetic index, here the main procedure is removal. So main index term is removal. Then go for the subterm implant. It will lead you to the code 20,670 and 80. Again come back to the tabular list and confirm the answer. Once you confirm, the correct answer will be answer B. Question number 22. A patient with an open tibial fracture undergoes placement of a unilateral multiplane external fixation system, Ilizarov type. Which CPT code is reported? Take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight the procedure done is placement of a unilateral multiplane external fixation system. So let's use the elimination method first. Once you go to the code 20,690, application of uniplane unilateral external fixation system. But in our case, unilateral multiplane. So that is not the case here. Let's check next one. Application of a multiplane unilateral external fixation system. So that is the case here. So the correct answer will be answer B. So if you want to find the answer using CPT alphabetic index, go for the main index term, application of external fixation device, then go for the subterm external fixation system, then go for the subterm multiplane. It will lead you to the following code. Again come back to the tabular list and confirm the answer. Once you confirm, the correct answer will be answer B. Question number 23. After fracture healing, an orthopedic surgeon removes a unilateral external fixation system under general anesthesia. Which CPT code is appropriate? So take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight the procedure done is removal of a unilateral external fixation system under general anesthesia. So let's use the elimination method first. The code 20,670 says removal of implant superficial. 680 says deep. 693 says adjustment or removal of external fixation. So that is not the case. 694 says removal under anesthesia of external fixation system. So that is the case here. So the correct answer will be answer D. So let's see how to find the answer using CPT alphabetic index. Here the procedure is removal. So main index term is removal. Then go for the subterm external fixation system. So it will lead you to the code 20,694. Again come back to the tabular list and confirm the answer. Once you confirm, the correct answer will be answer D. Question number 24. A patient with chronic osteomyelitis of the tibia undergoes excisional debridement of the infected bone. The surgeon manually prepares an antibiotic-coated intramedullary nail and inserts it into the tibial canal for local antibiotic delivery and temporary stabilization. Which CPT code or code combination is reported? So there are 4 answers available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight there are 2 procedures. One is excisional debridement of the infected bone and second one is surgeon manually prepares an antibiotic coated intramedullary nail and inserts it into the tibial canal. So let's use the elimination method first to find the answer. So once you go to the code 20,702, it's an add-on code, that's the plus indicates. It says manual preparation and insertion of drug delivery device intramedullary. Within bracket it says list separately in addition to code for primary procedure. So it's add-on code. So that is the case here. Surgeon manually prepares an antibiotic coated intramedullary nail and inserts it to the tibial canal. So this is the add-on code. Let's check the other one. 20,700 says manual preparation and insertion of drug delivery device deep. That also deep, but this is not inside the bone. It says subfacial. So the correct add-on code will be this one, 20,702. So let's check the primary code. There's only one primary code, 11,044. It says debridement bone. Includes epidermis, dermis, subcutaneous tissue, muscle or fascia if performed. So here it says excisional debridement of infected bone. So that is the primary code here. So the correct code combination will be 11,044 and 20,702. So the correct answer will be answer D. So if you want to find the answer using CPT alphabetic index, So for the primary procedure, that's the debridement, go for the main index term debridement, then go for the subterm bone. It will lead you to the following two codes. Again, come back to the tabular list and confirm. Then for the drug delivery device, go for the main index term, drug delivery system, then go for the subterm, drug delivery device, then go for the subterm insertion. It will lead you to the following three codes. Again, come back to the tabular list and confirm the answer. Once you confirm, correct answer will be answer D. So keep in mind, this drug delivery device insertion, all codes are add-on code. Finally, a bonus question. A patient undergoes revision of an infected total knee arthroplasty. The surgeon removes the infected prosthesis and manually prepares an antibiotic cement spacer, which is inserted into the knee joint before staged reconstruction. Which CPT code combination is reported? So there are 4 answers available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. Once you find the answer, please leave the answer in the comment section with your explanation. If you need the answer and explanation for this question, please check the pinned comment. If you have any questions, feel free to leave in the comment section. You can also contact me through the WhatsApp number and the email provided in the description. Please subscribe my channel and check out my other playlist to keep your studies on track. Thank you.